when I get up there, I'm just looking her in the eyes, and I didn't even have enough time to say anything. I just lock eyes with my mother, and I just start crapping my pants. and,
Hello everybody, Bacon here, and this is my standard disclaimer for this video series. I pride myself on making family-friendly content. However, this series with Cyanide, Luclin, and myself is a little bit more mature than my other videos. And by more mature, I mean more immature. And by more immature, I mean guy humor. I would call it PG-13. So if you have young children, you may consider previewing the content before letting them watch it. Having said all that, though, I'm having a hysterical time, so just make your own decision about the content. Any swearing will be edited out, and the rest of it you'll just have to endure. Yeah, enjoy.
Hey guys, Sky here. I'm with Bacon Donut. Luclin for the win. Where's my son? Where's my son?
Hey, Daddy! Daddy!
Where are you?
What? I don't even know. Ah, there he is.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Sky. And we are back with another episode of Sky Factory. And before this video even starts, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have been giving this series. It is absolutely breathtaking as always. And if you guys want to show some more support, make sure to slap that like button. You don't have to unless you like the video. So, you know, if you click that like button and you wind up not liking the commentary, then, you know, feel free to take it away. I'd feel sad because, you know...
Why you make Adam cry?
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, also comment down below your favorite thing about Cyanide's shoes.
Shoes. Ooh.
Yeah.
Listen,
Actually,
man,
he's got some nice little sneakers there. Those
dude,
shoes,
I
Tell
like,
you what.
man, look at,
Those
hold on,
Prada?
look how I move. Look. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that.
Those Prada.
Yeah.
He's got those moves like Jagger.
But
I'm
yeah, so
telling
we
you, man.
decided to do a couple things while we've been playing, because we decided not to commentate over us making sifts and just a little bit of extra cobble. What did you do?
What?
What is this? This is
Whoa.
amazing.
I just made a station here where all four of us can mine cobble at the same time.
That is
Oh,
awesome.
that's great.
And
That's
I'm
great.
just about finished with the fourth one.
Nice.
Well,
But
that's
yeah,
the-
this video is just kind of gonna be about us just kind of grinding and talking about various stories of our past, so we can get to know each other a little bit better, and you guys can get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah.
So of course, the best way to do that is to tell really embarrassing stories about ourselves. That's always the greatest thing ever, right?
Obviously.
Always.
But yeah, I mean, I guess we should first get off in the groove of grinding. So what would you like me to do? Do you need me to get a hammer? And...
Yeah. Get it. Wait. Does anybody still have a pickaxe? Because we could
do.
use some
What if
cobble.
we had
I have
two
a mattock,
people?
so
What
I
if we
don't
had
have a
two people
pickaxe.
breaking cobblestone and putting it into things, and the other people sieving?
Yeah, that'll work.
Sifting? Sifting.
I can sift.
Yeah. I can. I'm good.
I'll
but
sieve as well.
Do we
All right, well,
have
then
a
I'll break
pickaxe
cobble.
anymore,
We need
or do
another
we need to
pick.
make a new one?
We need another one.
All right.
Oh, do we have flint?
I think we have one flint left. Unless I use
Yes.
that for a...
Oh,
Yep,
there's
we've
still
got a
flint
flint,
there.
and we only need one.
Okay.
So,
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
Do we
All
have
right, I'll start making
any-
gravel.
Okay, you make a. Do you have any already? Oh no.
Well, I have a wooden hammer. I'd rather have a stone hammer, and for that I need a pickaxe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean?
Where's the flint? Okay, I got it. I'll go make the pickaxe. I got this.
I need a
Okie
pick.
dokie. I'll sit here for a second.
need
Just
pick.
observe the view, you know? Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
That
He's
view.
sexy.
Here, wait,
Yeah, he's
wait.
sexy.
I got something for you.
Oh, do you?
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, do you need me to make that into sand?
No, just sift it.
Oh, okay.
That'll be
You can
fine.
just sift gravel?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can
Oh,
sift all
sure.
of the
Any
different
stage of that process you can sift,
I don't remember doing that. But
and
okay,
you get
that's-
different drops from each
Yeah.
stage.
Oh, neat. Oh, I just got iron.
Oh wow.
Oh, that means we have 4, which means we can make an ingot, which means we
I
can
just
make
got
shears.
another one.
You got another one?
We
Nice.
can afford shears now, which will step up the dirt.
Just got another one. Man, I'm just awesome.
Weird.
Oh, another news point. I finally solved our food problems.
Oh
Yeah?
really?
Check
Well,
out
that
the
needs some
furnace.
food.
Cyanide's going to be excited about this.
Oh boy.
What's in the furnace?
Oh my God! It's drinking potatoes.
Oh, potatoes!
Nice.
Give me.
Very
Oh,
nice.
oh, my life is complete. Oh
I
my God!
knew you'd like that.
Oh my God! I know I said, Sky, that you were like the everything to me, but I'm sorry. Potatoes always pick first. Okay.
Oh, oh.
That hurt my feelings. You like potatoes more than your own friend.
Yep.
Your father. You like potatoes more than your father.
Listen, man.
On fire.
I'm supposed to hate you anyway.
So good.
Oh yeah.
I know. It's not bad.
Here you go.
What? Oh,
Bacon.
nice.
So,
you.
who wants to start with their most embarrassing story?
Most embarrassing.
Okay.
I'm having trouble thinking. I mean, I know I have them, but
I got one. If you guys
Okay.
want me
All
to
right,
start.
I'm ready. Go ahead, Cyanide.
Go ahead.
God. All right, so. Oh God, just thinking about this. Okay, so I think I told the story about this girl before, Sky, about this girl that I used to like really like, and I used to use the horse to try and like show
Oh
her
yes,
off,
yes,
right?
yes. I remember this.
Okay, all right. This is the continuation of that story. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
So what happened is I actually started seeing the girl, and everything, and we started seeing each other and whatever not. And I told her that I was a little older than I was. I told her
that
I
always
was,
works
like,
out great. For any of
Oh,
you
you
know,
have no
entering
idea.
the dating scene, just know
Oh,
that
yeah.
that's a great
Oh, yeah.
idea.
tips
yeah,
tips from your friend at Sky Factory. Just
Yeah,
lie to her.
exactly. Yeah. So I told
Lie
her,
to
I
her.
told her that I was 15, when in reality I was 12. And
Wow.
That's kind of a big difference.
Like,
dude.
did you already have a full handlebar mustachio by then? At age
I
12?
was growing on my mustache around that time. Yeah. Hey man, what can I say? I grew
Hey,
fast,
Bacon,
dude.
you should hook me up with a stone, some kind of hammer.
A hammer? Oh, sure. Here you go.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
So
man.
anyway, so
Where can I
told her-
find a crafting table to make another one? Somewhere there's got to
the
be a
rainbow.
crafting table.
I don't see any.
I don't know. Okay. How about this?
All right, I'm finishing the story.
All right,
So-
go ahead.
Continue.
Go ahead,
So
mustachio.
I told her this, right? And we're seeing each other on the way to school and whatever not. And here in my head, I'm thinking, man, she'll never know anybody that I know, so she'll never find out anything. Well, I come back from school one day, and I walk into my house, and I walk to the back of my house, and here I see this girl washing dishes in the back.
What?
I'm like,
Oh no.
oh, this is new. And my parents tell me, yeah, we hire somebody to help us around the house, to give us a hand. Well, that's cool. I go to the back, and literally, she turns around. My freaking jaw just drops, and she drops a freaking plate on the floor and go, what? I'm like, oh, I'm just passing by. I really don't live here.
Oh, that's
Wow.
I'll see you
funny.
later. Have a good one.
So she's looking at
Goodbye.
me. She's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, what are you doing here? She's like, well, I work here. And I'm like, you
I live
or did
here.
you help at the house?
Luclin.
She's like, yeah, and everything. And she, oh man, and she reminds me, wait a minute. They just told me that they had three kids. One was 6, the other one was 8, and one was 12. Please tell me they forgot to count one more.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I got busted.
Oh.
I got busted. And then to top it all, I had to explain this to my parents after that. And that didn't go very well
Oh.
either.
Oh, that's even...
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's not good.
Yeah, there you go. Just a
Wow.
little bit
All
of
right,
continuation on that.
Well, mine was. So let's see how I can start this out. So we were going swimming. It was like a public swimming pool area.
How old were you?
I was, what was that, like 13, I think. It was about 13, 14 maybe.
All right.
And it was a public swimming pool area, and it had a really, like, this is the first time we went there. And like, it was my mom, my sister, and my brother and I was the oldest. And I always like to do the whole daredevil thing, like jump from the highest area, and so they had this huge diving board. It was like one of those, like, just huge diving board. Well, stupid me, I'm wearing a bathing suit, and we have underneath the bathing suit is absolutely nothing. So, and the bathing suit was really loose. So I just get up there and I run and I jump in the water and and I feel like an Olympic star. Like, I just run it, like, everybody, like, I know they're watching because I'm all the way up there and I'm not supposed to be up there. Hit the water, bam! Come up out of the water, naked.
No.
My shorts were on the bottom of the pool by the drain.
No.
Yes, and I had to literally dive down there, and there's like everybody in the pool, and I'm like freaking nude, and I'm just all.
Wow.
And at that point, I
my
got out.
God.
I got out, and I went and I sat in the car. I just sat in the car like I hate my life at this point.
That's gotta be. Oh God, it's so awkward.
Mom, I don't want to go to school tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm feeling a little ill.
That was great.
I can imagine you with like a triumphant look on your face before you realize, you know, you come up out of the water with this big old grin.
Here's how scarred I was. I don't swim in public areas anymore.
No.
Oh, wow.
I do not swim in
Really?
public areas anymore. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just don't like doing that period for no reason.
Yeah.
I have to think. I've told a lot of embarrassing stories back in the day. I kind of want to tell the same one that I had before in case like people missed it from another one of my videos. So this will always be the most embarrassing story of my entire life, and the best way to parade it is right on the internet, right? So I mean,
Of course.
I mean if it's bad enough, I mean nothing else will embarrass you ever.
Yep.
So all right, let me break it down for you. So I was very sick. I was about the age of 17, and I was living at home with my parents still, and and I was living in the basement. It's kind of like that. You know how like you have that like cool little bachelor pad, and you're just like, yeah, you know, it was pretty banging. Yeah, so I was kind of doing my thing, and I was really sick. I caught this bug that was going around Washington for some reason, and just making everyone just incredibly sick. But it seemed to affect me even worse. So what happened was I was going upstairs to kind of just go up to my mom and just basically say like, Mom, I'm really sick and I need help, and I need medication. And so when I get up there, I'm just looking her in the eyes, and I didn't even have enough time to say anything. I just lock eyes with my mother, and I just start crapping my pants. and I was unable to speak. The only thing I was able to do was just try and grip and hope that I could stop the flow. And I'll always remember this too, because I was in a robe, right? I was in a robe and boxers.
Oh my God.
So there's really nothing you can do to keep it kind of from, you know, just exploding.
Oh my gosh. There's no buffer.
No. And I'm looking at her, and she's like, Adam, what the hell?
Oh.
And I feel like I wouldn't be, and this is one that I left out in my other one. I feel like I wouldn't be as embarrassed if my grandmother wasn't visiting.
Wow.
And I just kind of gripped, held on, and just started. The stain on the carpet is still there. Like,
Oh my gosh.
No.
Wow.
And occasionally we have people come over and go like, what is that stain? And my mom just looks at me in disdain. That is going to be the most embarrassing story for the rest of my life. Like no matter what I do.
You need to put a
always be there.
sign next to that says Adam was here.
Yeah.
Adam, this is my poop.
Park in your territory.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's my most embarrassing story. What about you, Mr. Bacon?
Well, I've got a lot of them, but we haven't had any stories yet involving the cops, so I can provide one of those. All right, so this was young Bacon. I was probably 13 or so, and living in a very small country town, right? Like, 7,000 people total. And this was summer vacation time, and one of my favorite things to do was get together with my friends like in the middle of the night and just go walking around the town. So like, 3 in the morning, we're just walking around.
Everybody's done that.
Yeah. Right. So we're doing that. There's a group of probably 5 of us, I think, and it's the middle of the night, and we're just walking around. And one of my friends gets this not so brilliant idea. He decides that there's probably a lot of cars around that aren't locked.
Oh no!
And so he starts.
You're one of those guys.
No.
It was not me. It's just one of the kids that was with us that night. He's like,
yeah,
hey, I wonder if these
Uh-huh.
cars are locked, right? So he starts going into the cars, and we're all like, dude, stop it. It's like, no, it's fine, you know. And he starts rifling through there, and he's like picking out like the music that people had left and spare change or whatever, and getting a larger pile of stuff. And the rest of us are starting to freak out. Like, the longer this is going on, the more we're like jumpy. We're like looking around. We're like jumping at every little sound, you know, and just convinced that we're going to end up in federal prison. And then he escalates. He's going through the glove box of one car, and he finds a fire extinguisher.
Oh,
What?
And he decides this will be great, and he pops the top on it, and he empties the entire thing into the dude's car.
No, that's sick.
Oh,
How is that embarrassing?
Yeah.
I'm not done yet.
He's not done yet. Oh, boy. I can only see where this is going.
Okay, and so then, and of course, all of us, like, I was so scared, I was ready to wet myself. Not sure how this ends good, you know, like I'm not sure how this night is going to end, but it's not going to be good. And so we're walking down the street. He's carrying various loots and a empty fire extinguisher. Wow. And a pickup truck. This was in the South. A pickup truck filled with stereotypical rednecks comes trolling through. So, you know, Confederate flag, rifle rack, and there's like 8 of them in this truck. They've been partying. They're all drunk, driving drunk, and hooting and hollering and blasting their country music as loud as they can, right? And they come by and, you know, and are gone as soon as they arrive. But that noise woke up the people in the neighborhood, and they called the cops. So, you know, otherwise we probably would have been fine, but the cops come, get called out for a noise disturbance. And so we're walking down the street, and around the corner at the end of the street, there's a cop car. And of course, we don't like play it cool. No, we like freaking take off running. Like, no, run away. And like, we're like, stuff is flying everywhere, and he like pitches the fire extinguisher into a field. And the cop, of course, immediately turns on his lights and pursues us. Oh my God. And he corners us at the end of the street, and we're like shoving crap into like whatever nook we can find to try to hide it. And the cops get out of the car, and they're shining the lights in their face, and there's this awkward silence where we're looking at them and they're looking at us, and one of them says, "So, what are you boys up to?" And I'm pretty sure we're all like in tears. You know, we're convinced that's it. We're going to prison. We're never going to see the light of day. I'm going to get a girlfriend named Bob, and it's just going to be awful. And so it turns out another advantage or a disadvantage, however you want to look at it, of a small town is that everybody knows everybody, and these cops knew who we were, and they knew who our parents were and where we lived. And the whole party originated at my house, so we all piled into the back of a cop car, and my parents got woke up at like 4 in the morning with the cops knocking on the door.
Wow.
And
that's so awkward.
Thankfully for us, we didn't get into any sort of actual legal trouble, but the condition was we had to go to all of the houses that you know were affected by this crime spree and apologize to them. So the next day we had to go door to door through the whole freaking neighborhood, and my friend who broke into the car had to stand there going, I broke into your car last night, and this is all that's left.
Wow.
And you know, after like the third house, he's like, "How come I have to do all the freaking apologizing?" And
bro, you're the one who broke into the car with the fire.
Yeah, that's exactly. I looked at him. I said, "You do all the freaking stealing. You do all the freaking apologizing." And
wow. So was he your friend after that?
Oh yeah, that was not even the worst thing that we did together.
Oh yeah. We decided to do it like 3 more times.
That's actually among the milder things that we got into.
Wow. Yeah, I know.
But you know, that moment of knowing that my parents are about to get woken up by the cops at 4 a.m. like that was one of the most embarrassing things in my life.
Oh my god.
So
that's just
wow. Wow.
Does anybody have like one of those stories from like your childhood that you reminisce on now and you're just like, oh god, why? Like why was I that guy? I remember I'll always have this one.
Oh shoot, watch out. Okay.
What?
Oh, never mind.
What god?
Oh, a creeper fell right there.
Oh, scared the hell out of me. I'll always have that one where well, I'll never be able to live it down by anybody who went to school with me. Oh, my voice. But anyone who went to school with me. But I sometimes just stay up in the middle of the night and think, God, I was such a loser. and you know how like most schools, when you go to school, you during Halloween you're allowed to wear your costume to school. So I remember, and it's gonna be so embarrassing even to say it now. I remember I came to school in a Dracula costume.
How old were you?
I was like 12. It was right before middle school. And so wait, was I 12? Probably, I have no idea. But I know that I was young, and I know that I was still in elementary. So like fifth grader. But yeah, I remember this so vividly because I can only imagine what the guy who was looking at me thought. So this dude was kind of making fun of me, right? Because you know how like sometimes you get a little bit bullied and you know all that kind of stuff. And this dude was just kind of bullying me. He's like, "Why are you wearing a Dracula costume? He's from like the freaking 50s, blah blah blah, yada yada." Like, because I was wearing like old school Dracula, and I'll never be able to live it down because I just look at him, dead face, and go, and then just take off and like cape in the wind. It was the freaking dumbest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Other than, you know, crapping in front of my mom. But, you know, it was so, like, I look back at it and I'm just like, oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, God, wow.
Sick burn. You really got him.
And I can only picture, like, when he looked at me like, are you for real?
Is this happening right now?
Wow.
Oh, I sifted a diamond, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I got some diamonds and emeralds too. That's freaking awesome.
Sweet. But anyway, guys, that was our grinding episode. I hope you guys liked our embarrassing stories. If you guys did, make sure to slap that like button and comment down below one of your most embarrassing stories. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Sky. This is Cyanide. This is Luclin. This is bacon. Hey.
Ooh.
And
that
and
diamond.
we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.